Well, good morning. This is the first day of cranberry harvest that will actually be bringing in a crew that is not only family members. Warren and Peter are already out. They are booming a bed before the wind picks up because the wind is supposed to be out of the east, I guess. That's gonna jam all of the fruit down to the west end of the bed where it's actually, there's actually a maple tree problem down on that end of the bed. And so it's gonna just be a problem if they wait for all the fruit to get down there. So they were out early here this morning before even the crew gets here to get that bed boomed because they want to get all of the fruit onto the east end of the bed. That is where they're going to like pick it up with the elevator and elevate it into the semis. Anyway, yes, I have laundry with a metal detector hiding underneath the laundry. I have more laundry to fold in the dryer, but one of my jobs to do is to round up the hip boots and the gloves and to get like the paperwork that everyone needs to fill out. I need to get all of that done. So it is almost 7:25. People, well, they don't need to be here. Like we start at 8 o'clock, but you know, some people, especially on the first day, they'll be eager to get here and they will be here by 7:45. So let me think how many people are actually coming today. I think 1, 2, 3, we have 4 people coming today besides Warren and Peter. I'm going to round up those boots, round everything up, and then I also have to go and unlock a gate. We could not have another issue come up already this year. We are out of 9s and 10s in hip boots. 9s, there's not a single pair. 10s, 1 pair. I gave it to the guy. He already is in. It's only like an hour into work and they already have, he's like, these have a hole, both of them. So, all right, so we are off to Fleet Farm because no place locally has any boots. I called around, nothing local. There you go. So we're gonna go and grab Joe. I think he's down throwing rocks right now. We're gonna head to Fleet Farm, head back, hopefully in time to be able to make some lunch.
No, they really showed me up.
Okay, let's look down here now.
What is this, Mom?
What are those?
More boots.
For who? Don't you only need 2 pairs?
Well,
no, sure.
What if,
Make it a knot.
because both Rick and Liam both need 9s, and neither one of them are wearing 9s right now. And Dad needs a 9.
And then 12.
But
So,
aren't his fine?
well, honey, they get holes, and if we don't have extras,
16.
Okay,
minutes.
so those are all 9s.
4 more minutes.
we have a 9 and a 10.
Oh.
I'm gonna put these.
Look.
Joe.
All right, well, can you guys believe it? We drove all the way to Fleet Farm, bought all those boots, and then Warren comes in for lunch and he's like, I had an entire box that I had labeled down in the basement with 9s and 10s and 11s and 12s. All right, anyway, so now we have a ton of boots. Now we're gonna actually finally get down. I think it's warming up pretty nice. So I have cucumbers sliced and some candy bars.
I think everyone will prefer the cucumbers.
The cucumbers?
I mean candy bars.
The candy bars. And we're gonna head down there, go for a little walk. We have a tractor repairman coming shortly.
Still has her color.
her collection in about 30 minutes. We have a tractor repairman here. Because did I mention to you that yesterday, well, just let me get my shoes on as we walk. I'll talk. Warren had a pump hooked up to the PTO of the one tractor, and the hose split. Like, I don't know. I got different stories as far as how big of a split happened. Is Dad in there? So then what happened is, in the process of that, when that big like geyser of water, let's go this way, honey. When the big geyser of water shot up, when that hose, I'm talking like, I think it's like a 12-inch, or sorry, I think it's a 16-inch diameter hose, I think. When that split open, all the water sprayed up, did something to the PTO, which is mechanical, or sorry, which is electrical. And Warren's like, PTOs should not be electrical, they should be mechanical. So anyway, now we have to have a tractor repairman come on out. So hopefully they get here and they're able to fix it and get the pump back up and running and all of that.
So this next one, we should go up and then around like that.
Yep.
Because Rick and Uncle Rod are up there by Dad. Rick and Uncle Rod are up there.
Yep.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty, isn't it?
This should be a fabric ring. Like, literally, it should be a fabric.
So at this point, Warren just had to go down, hook on to another trailer. He's going to bring that up here, and well, he's going to be swinging this corner here, and they're going to go and get it set up so they can finish loading the last of what's in one of the cranberry beds into this trailer. I think we caught Peter pretending to play a little air guitar.
He was?
Yeah, he was just doing air guitar. So Peter is actually just working on the trash trailer right now. So what happens is, as the cranberries come up out of the bed, the water jets will separate the cranberries from any leaves or little sticks or whatever, and then that falls down in that trailer that Peter is dealing with right now. So he's just kind of watching that to make sure that it doesn't overflow, or he's just paying attention, make sure nothing gets stuck, and then all of the cranberries go up that blue elevator and empty into the semi. So it's been just a bit hectic around here today. Lots and lots of phone calls that I've had to field, and then, you know, making sure I was up here and not down on the marsh when the tractor repairman came, and we ordered a half a steer. They called saying that it's done and they want us to pick it up within the next couple of days. Fielding, it's been just kind of busy. I'm gonna make some tater tot casserole for supper here tonight. I have 1 3/4 pounds of ground venison here. I know it says beef. I know that there's a number of new subscribers here that came over from September. So I'll say this for you guys. We grind our own venison, and these bags that said beef were cheaper than the ones that said wild game. So that's why I bought 1,000 of these. And I just know that it's venison. And I'm not even gonna take a second to run down and get an onion from the garden. I'm just gonna fry up this meat. I'm gonna get my cream soups and my veggies mixed into it, and I'm gonna get the tater tots thrown on top, a little seasoned salt. And we're going to just keep moving forward. I put just a little bit of oil in my pan. I'm gonna get that hot, and then I'm gonna add in the meat. I'm gonna add some minced onion, and some salt, and some pepper.
Well, right there, that's actually my fault because I was spinning it.
All right, I just put the tater tot casserole in, and I don't normally use my automatic oven very often. I think in the 11 years that I've had this oven, I think this is like the second time I've used the automatic oven. So hopefully I have this figured out. I set it to turn on, I think, It's going to turn on at 4:45, if I have that correct. I set it to 350 degrees. I hit start. I don't know. We'll see. Well, Joe and I are down here, and Peter and Liam are going to be meeting us here shortly, and we're just going to work at raking up the trash. So like I said, when you go through when the harvester goes through, it knocks a lot of leaves off and everything too. So we're going to be going through and just working at getting as much of this trash as we can, all the leaf debris or leaf trash, up onto, let's see, Joe's actually got it going on. Nice job. So we're just going to put a big pile right here, and then later we'll come through with a trailer, or maybe the boys will bring the trailer over, and then we'll just load it right onto the trailer. That's really nice. So we'll see what
sure.
we'll see what they do. All right, and that's the end of that work day. We got some piles, although it might not look like we're doing much when we rake trash. We got some piles there. But we'll be back with more cranberry harvest content for you guys. If you do have cranberry harvest questions, I would love for you to leave those in the comments below. And as we did last year, one of the days of harvest, I'll kind of go along with Warren and whoever else, and we will answer questions. Right? All right, let's go. What are we having for supper tonight, Joe?
Covers.
Not Culver's, I'm sorry. Tater tot casserole.
No, covers.
Do you like tater tot casserole?
Covers.
You want Culver's. Well, unfortunately for him, it's going to be tater tot casserole.